What's good, y'all? She gets this Kelvin coming to you with another Kings of Napa video. Episode 2 popped off earlier this week, and here is my official breakdown of the episode. So before I jump into all of that, I do want to say that I'm enjoying this series, y'all. I really love the premise. It's definitely giving the similar vibes to what I see with our kind of people, just with a different setup, a different family, and a different industry. These kings and their personal secrets, but then also trying to make power moves within the wine industry, it is given. So the episode opens with August coming to pitch how they're actually going to roll out the dessert wine. Before her father's passing, he was going to think about it, but she really thinks that this could be something that revolutionizes their brand and really takes them to the next level. Now, the things that they are struggling with, aside from the fact that her mom's sister slept with her father and had her sister cousin, Bridgette, and her mom is reeling and completely grieving and lashing out. So in addition to her mom being pissed at her sister, she also has denounced Bridgette and removed her from her job, which she's a really great vineyard manager. She just does the manufacturing of the actual wines beautifully. This role has now fallen to Christian because the mom fired Bridgette, and they're still struggling with that. They're struggling with August found out last episode that her father was being extorted, so she's going to have to deal with that. They also owe the aunt money, so they need to come up with money for that, and they are not generating enough to be able to keep up with all of this. So all of this is happening. The secrets continue to come out. There's little petty drama going on. So Dana is pissed that August was even made president of the company, and he's out to get her. And even though that's her brother, he's out to get her because he has this huge ego and entitlement that he's definitely dealing with. And also speaking about just the personal things, the mom, oh my gosh, she is literally spiraling. She spends most of the beginning of this episode kind of teetering between faking like she's good and actually not being good. But then once Bridgette finds those love letters between the aunt and the dad and tries to bring them over for August to see and be loyal, that is the thing that sends her off the deep end, all the way to the point where she's actually threatening August, and she's threatening August behind some personal alliances. So if she's still interacting with Bridgette and her aunt, then she's going to have the board vote her out. She needs to make a choice. And I'm just girl, I know you mad, you just found out that your dead husband was cheating on you with your sister, but come on, honey, come on. I'm gonna need you to get a grip. Episode 2 takes place 3 weeks after episode 1, so there has been a little bit of time, and I'm just gonna need mama to be able to move it along a little bit quickly. And it's so hard for me to really decide who I'm actually riding for or who I'm not, because one of the people who I felt bad for from the beginning was Bridgette, but then because August makes the decision towards the end of the episode to not bring her back to her job, she decides to really go up against August, and we get to see a little nastier side of her. So it really feels like pretty much every character except for maybe August, but I feel like she also has a tinge to it. Everybody has not necessarily a split personality, but a flip that they can switch and they can become somebody else. So it makes you really nervous of who to trust or what characters to align with or to try to favorite or to really feel connected to, because they all are literally not what they seem. Now, what I would love is for the auntie to come forward and actually be honest, because it was not clear in the first episode if this was a one-time thing and the affair produced Bridgette in that one time, or if it was a sustained relationship. And the fact that Bridgette finds these letters and these mixtapes, it feels like it was a sustained relationship. So not only did you sleep with your sister's man, but you continue to do so throughout the length of their marriage, or at least that's what it seems like now. And I'm just girl, say everything. At this point, your sister doesn't even ever want to talk to you again. You got your daughter fired from her job. Everything is crumbling. Why are you still holding on to even more secrets? Open up your mouth and speak. But aside from auntie and whatever she's still holding, August has bigger fish to fry, because they're trying to get to the bottom of who could be actually extorting her and previously was extorting the father. And after doing a little bit of digging and figuring it out, Bridgette and the dad used to have a standing date once a month, which also could have linked to oh, he wanted to make sure he had time with his daughter, even though they didn't know until he died that was the daughter. But he also used to go to a bank that was across the street from where they used to have lunch once a month, and then that opens it up to okay, this is $150,000 that was consistently given over the last 10 months. It doesn't actually point to who it could actually be that the money was going to, because he was just pulling the money out, but it did give a little bit more information in reference to what was actually going on. Now, I'm annoyed, honestly, and I really hate the fact that I don't like Dana as a character. I really don't like not liking him, but I don't. I think that he's raggedy. I think that he's egotistical. I think that his toxic masculinity is running amok, and it's so sad. It's literally so sad, because he is, from the very beginning, he's the character. The guy is a dwarf, and in the first episode, he lent to that of oh, dad didn't give me this opportunity because he never could see me. He could never see eye to eye to me. And I'm just like, sir, what we're not going to do is spend this whole season with you running around talking about people don't like you or don't respect you or don't give you what you're supposed to have or what you think that you deserve because you're short or because you're small, because that ain't it. You are a butthole, honestly. You're entitled, you're egotistical, you're toxic, you're problematic, you're vengeful, you're just doing entirely too much. It has nothing to do with your size. It has nothing to do with your physical disposition and everything to do with you are literally a shitty person. I had to say it because I know y'all was thinking it. And his wife is like honestly guilty by association because she feels like an enabler who literally sees his trash behavior and kind of co-signs it every step of the way. And I'm so over her. And I definitely felt like she was overstepping when they were trying to figure out if they were going to reveal the extortion to the mom. And she decides that she was actually going to tell, like, girl, this is not your business to tell. You are married into this family. You need to bide your time and mind your business. And I love the moments where we got to see Dana and August working together. She went to him to try to help figure out what was actually going on. But then again, because he's so raggedy, he literally turns on her and he's going to use any information and all the stuff that he gets with her being, you know, very vulnerable and honest with the position that they're in to use that to parlay to take her position. Now, on the personal, a little bit lighthearted side of things, August, who is, you know, meeting with the attorney who is representing her aunt in the, like, trying to recover the King family owes her, right? That attorney Kelvin is her high school sweetheart and ex, is like definitely feeling her, and come to find out he's actually separated from his wife and he wants to give this a chance. And I'm saying, August, go for it. Girl, you president of this company now. This family is in shambles. Everybody wants money from you. Your brother is trying to ruin you. Your mama is losing it day by day. Your brother is too busy focused on turning up, making scotch, and don't know what he's doing with these damn vines and these grapes. Girl, you deserve. So if this boy want to take you out, love on you, and make you feel good, then by golly, Miss Molly, I think that you need to go ahead and go with it, because it's clear that she's still definitely into him. Now, before the episode ends, we get a moment with August's mom and her sister, because her sister comes to the door and she's like, you need to give Bridgette back her job. I need to make a stand for my daughter. And it's crazy because the mama goes on this whole little tirade. She's literally like, my daughter respects me. You're just mad that your daughter doesn't. And if my daughter wanted Bridgette back, I would have actually went along with it and let her bring her back. And literally you could just see August's stomach sink, because she literally told Bridgette that she couldn't come back because she was trying to protect her mother, and she really did want Bridgette back, and she needs Bridgette back, honestly, if they want to make this business work. And come to find out, she literally is the thing standing in the way. I'm hoping the next episode she's going to be able to finagle some things and still bring Bridgette back, because honestly, I get that Vanessa has an issue because this is the illegitimate child of her husband and her sister, but she has loved this girl up until the moment that she known that, and this girl did not ask to be here. This girl did not make them do that, so she's gonna have to release this anger at some point and stop being vindictive, okay? But y'all, that's my Kings of Napa breakdown for episode 2. Are y'all enjoying the series so far? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications so that you don't miss a Kings of Napa video from your girl, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye.